All right. Hey guys,
Hi.
we all ready to do the weekly product talk?
Of course.
Yay! Okay, so tonight we're going to be covering the emotional aromatherapy set. This is one of my favorite products. So I'll give you the agenda so you'll know how we're going to spend our time. So the first 5 minutes we're going to do intros. I'm just going to ask you guys some questions. And then we'll go over the essential oils basics of essential oils, and that's where I'm going to share with you like the most important information about oils. And I'm actually going to use tonight the Natural Solutions class handout. It's covered with information, so I'm only going to pick a little bit of stuff off of it to share with you. And then I'm going to share with you a short video on the emotional aromatherapy set and what it can do, and some of the top uses for it that I thought of. And then we're actually going to do a really quick version of the emotional aromatherapy session that I developed. So if you can have some pen and paper, we're just going to write some things down. And then the last 5 minutes, we'll do some feedback. And if you guys have any questions, we can talk about that then. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
Okay, sweet. So before we do that, I'm going to share with you a different screen. Let's see, I think this is it. All right, so can you see the Natural Solutions class handout?
Yep.
Okay, yay. All right, so like I said, this is one of my favorite ever handouts. But before we start on that, I want to just introduce myself and say, my name is Melissa Sexton, for anyone who is gonna watch this recording. My family lives in Florida. I'm a cancer survivor, and but during my cancer surgery, there were complications, and so that kind of threw me into a long, many years of having a lot of problems with my health. And I still struggle with hypoparathyroidism from the surgery. That was because of a doctor error during surgery. And so I just, really prayed for about 5 years to find something that could help me to feel better again. I had radiation done, the complications, and also I had my thyroid removed. And so my body just went through a lot of change during that time. And I just really struggled to find balance. I had a lot of emotional just problems, pain from what I had gone through, and a fluctuating hormonal system. I'm not sure. I'm sure if you're interested, you can hear more about that later, because I'm going to do a full testimonial on it. But I was lucky to find doTERRA. A friend shared it with me, and we've been using the products in our house ever since then. And I've just experienced myself and my family many changes in my health and in their health. And so I use it as a support tool to keep us healthy and, just having lots of energy and relaxing, detoxing, all those kind of things. So if you guys can just introduce yourself and tell me where you're from, and then tell me, or tell the group, if you have ever used the emotional aromatherapy set before.
I'll go first, I guess. My name is Karen, and I currently live in Hawaii. We have been using essential oils for going on 6 years now. And yes, I've used the emotional aromatherapy oils multiple times with you. And on my own.
Okay. Okay, good. And was that a positive experience?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it always helps to work through the issues or whatever you have going on at that moment.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Brittany, would you like to share?
Sure. So my name is Brittany, and I've been using doTERRA essential oils for a long time now. I think it's been 5 years. And I love the aromatherapy, the emotional aromatherapy kit. My favorite ones would have to be Passion and Motivate, because they really do help make you motivated and get stuff done, and just feel like a joy in what you're doing throughout the day.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's go over this natural solutions class pretty quickly. Essential oils work on the root cause of health problems. It's a natural approach. People have been using plants for medicine since the beginning of time. Essential oils are effective. Know that if you use 1 drop of peppermint oil, it's equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you just want to be really smart with how you're using your oils. It only takes maybe like 1 to 2 drops per application, and you can use it about every 4 hours. Unless if you're doing something like you have the flu or you're fighting a virus or something like that, then you might want to do a more intense protocol. But if you're going to do that, then you want to make sure that you use the Essential Life book for your guide. And also be aware that there are different grades of essential oils. So doTERRA is committed to creating the most pure product in the world. That's why so many people experience such great changes in their health from using the products. Know that if you get a synthetic or food grade or therapeutic grade essential oil, like from Amazon or from Walmart or something like that, that there's probably not going to be a cellular change like there is with doTERRA. In fact, if you read the labels, it'll say things like not to use it on your skin, don't use it on children, and things like that. And one of the reasons I love doTERRA's essential oils is because you can actually take a lot of them internally too. So aromatically by smelling it on your skin, and then sometimes it internally. So you can just receive the benefits of the product, in all those different ways. And here you can see some examples of how to use the oils. So like we love to diffuse at night in the bedrooms. We use it on our skin, and we like to use a fractionated coconut oil to make sure because the coconut oil really drives it into the skin. And then you can also do a drop under your tongue. Like you could do On Guard under your tongue, grapefruit for metabolism, or Slim and Sassy for metabolism. Or you can also put it in a shot glass, just do 1 or 2 drops and then add water to it and drink it. And here you can see some of the other products that are really popular and well known with doTERRA. doTERRA has so many products. There's pretty much an oil or a supplement for like every health concern you can think of. If you have the Essential Life book, or if you can look at it, there's a quick reference guide, and you can look up different health concerns alphabetically and find out exactly what oils you would need to use for that too. This is a great diffuser. It diffuses for 10 hours, and it has cool lights, like all different color lights, so that's great too. The vitamins are doTERRA's #1 selling product. We love these vitamins. They're so great. They've brought so much stability, and they're just a great foundation to health, because you're making sure that you're getting the nutrition that you need, the omegas, a daily dose of essential oils, and the antioxidants all in one. Those are totally worth the money, and they're not even that expensive either. So one thing I want you guys to write down tonight as we're going through this essential oil class is this part right here. It says, what are your top health priorities? So I want to feel less. You can write down 3 things. And then I want to feel more. So for less, you could write like pain, sad, what else? Tired, or something like that, okay? And then here on this natural solutions class, you can see there's lots of different health benefits that you receive from these different oils. And the cool thing is this is only a tiny bit of what these oils can do. If you actually look them up in the books, there's just such a great long list of therapeutic qualities that they have. And then this part talks about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. You can see here all the things that does. Or a lot of the things that it does. And then buying options are really important. I want to talk about that too, just because it's important to know how to purchase the oils. So if you want to buy something, you can either purchase retail, but I never suggest anyone to buy retail, because I don't know why somebody would want to pay more money whenever you can get it for a wholesale price. And if you get a wholesale membership, you're not required to purchase monthly. You can purchase whenever you want throughout the year. If you decide that you do want to order monthly, like if you're thinking that you're going to be using oils a lot and you want to be able to earn points on your shipping and your product purchases and all that, then it would be amazing to do the loyalty rewards program, because that's where you're going to save the most amount of money. I think, yeah, this shows the LRP program and like the different percentages that you can get back on your purchases. So our family's receiving 30%. So on every order that we place, if it's over $100, we're making at least $30 back towards oils, plus the shipping price. We're getting that too. Okay, so that's the basics of oils that I wanted to go over with you. So now I'm going to show you guys a short video on the emotional aromatherapy set. And so this one, in this video, it's made by doTERRA, and the teacher is focusing on like weight management by using essential oils. And that wasn't the topic that I wanted to cover, but I do think that it's still a really, really great video, and you can use the information that you're going to get from it to apply to whatever situation you're dealing with. So let's go ahead and watch this really quick. See. All right, can y'all see the YouTube video?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I can't really hear it.
I'm not hearing it either.
You're not? Oh no.
No.
How do I stop it? Brittany, do you know how to make a video play, like the sound play?
You might just have to turn the volume up on it.
Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it, okay? Oh wait, I can't see you guys. Just let me know if you can.
No, still not hearing it.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a good learning experience. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's do this. I'll be the talker, I guess. I was like, okay, this will make my job easy. I'll just play a video. All right. All right, so if you go onto your search bar, not now, but later, if you want this information to read over or to share with somebody, if you just type in emotional aromatherapy PDF, then you're gonna pull up the doTERRA PDF. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is gonna give the science, the history. I'm actually not gonna read all this to you guys. But I will introduce the oils really quick to you. So Motivate is so great. And you can see here the different oils that are included in that blend. When Sam got a job at Wendy's, he was only 16, and he was, it was his first job, so he was a little bit nervous about working there. And so I gave him this oil to use, and he did such a great job there that they tried to promote him to manager when he was 17.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to send him this video so you can hear me say that. Okay, so Cheer Blend is great, especially I always think of someone who might like live up north where there's seasonal affective disorder. I think this would be an amazing oil to use up there. Anyone who's dealing with feelings of depression, and people deal with depression for all different reasons. There's so many different factors that play into that. So there's no shame in getting support. These oils are also safe for children too, so you can use them on your kids. And then passion, like Brittany said earlier on in the call, this is a great motivating oil. So passion and motivate are similar in that they really help get you going and feeling inspired and moving and joyful and all that. But they are two different blends. And then forgive. This is a really, really great blend for people who are dealing with anger and unforgiveness. If you've gone through something really difficult, and I've heard, people say before, like, I just can't forgive. Like, I keep trying to forgive, but I'm not able to. This oil is great for just helping them to process through the things that they've been through. And console. This is an amazing blend for emotional support for people who have lost something. So if they're grieving like the loss of a loved one, or if they are they're losing their health, that's like a really big one. If you lose a job, if your finances change, anything that's going to make you sad, I love this blend because it has a lot of flowers in it, and so it just feels like a warm hug when you use it. And Peace Blend. This is so good for people who struggle with anxiety. I always think, when I think about this oil, I always think, the first or the greatest time to use it in my mind would be for someone who's really struggling with social anxiety. Like if you want to go to this event or, to this place where they're in public or where there's people at and you just feel nervous about it, this is a really, really great blend to use for that. And then here's the wheel, so you can see it actually shows you, like, if you're feeling different things, which oil to use, which oil blend to use. So that's good too. All right. Now, let's see. Okay, so product highlights. I just tried to write down some things, and I think I've already said some of them, but I'll just go over them one more time really quick. One of the things I love about this set is that it is a natural alternative. It's not synthetic, and essential oils, we know, get to the root of the problem, like I said before too. So over time, you're going to experience a slow change as your body does its natural healing process. It's great to be used along with times of reflection and journaling. So if I'm just exhausted, tired, stressed, or something like that, and I want to do a little journal time or planning, it's really great to get yourself in a good place before you start that process. So I'll just actually layer all the oils on. I don't just pick and choose them in those kind of settings. I put them all on, and I really like to put them like on my heart or right here underneath my ears. And these can be used as a weekly self-care practice. I love to use these on Sundays, or if I begin to feel bogged down by unresolved emotions. So sometimes, if we're like not paying attention to like how much we're doing, or we're just, got a lot going on, or stress is building at home, or even if it's like a certain time during the month for women, it's great to just kind of sit down and go over emotions and like how we're feeling about things and thinking about things. Just for that personal awareness, I think is really, really great. And like I said too before, that it's safe for kids. So now I want to take you guys through an example of what that type of session looks like. So for any of you who are interested, I'm just gonna, do any of you guys have these oils on you, and are you gonna actually do the session, or do you want me to just kind of walk you through the questions really quick and you can listen to me and see how I do it?
I got the oils and my book, my journal out.
Okay.
But if you want to do it, however you want to do it.
Okay. So yeah, we only have 6 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through the questions. I'll give like a little pause in between. And if y'all want to jot down your answers, if you want to like kind of go through it with me, you can. And if not, then you'll have this video because I'll share it. So basically what I do with myself or with people that I'm working with is we go in this order. We do peace. So if you want to write this down, peace, console, forgive, and those deal with the heavier emotions. And then we move into the lighter emotions, which are cheer, motivate, and then passion. So I give the people that I work with about 5 to 7 minutes for each oil. And I have them apply the oil. So you can put it on pulse points, under the ears, in the palm of your hand, and then breathe it in. And then the question that I ask for peace is, do you have, so maybe y'all can just write down one word, okay, instead of like all the things that you think of. Just do the highlight, like the hot topic one for each one. So is there anything that you're feeling fearful or having anxiety about? Okay, so if you're doing it, just write down like one word. So maybe you would say like, if finances were an issue, or if you have like a job interview, or your future, I don't know, whatever it is, just write down one word, okay? And the purpose of this exercise is to kind of overcome those negative emotions. So we're going to take a negative thought that might be taking a lot of our life, because we might be meditating on it or thinking about it a lot, and it's actually robbing time from us. And so while we might be dealing with a very real situation, we want to get to a place where we're positive and looking forward and going, okay, how am I going to deal with this? Like, what are the things that I can do? Okay, because we can't control everything, but there are some things that we can control, and especially our thoughts. It's really important. So after you have your word written down for fears or anxieties, then I want you to basically like overcome that thought with a positive. So I'll give you an example. Okay, so maybe if I said it was finances that I was worried about, then on the right hand side I would give more thoughts. Instead of just one word, I would say, well, I can work every day, right? Or I can like plan my budget, or I will do a really good job with my clients, or something like that, right? And so then we get ourselves to a place where we are focusing on like what we can do, and not the fears and the negative thoughts that we tend to maybe hang out in too often. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Okay, good. So the next one now I'm not going to explain so much. I'm just going to like say each one. So for the next one, it's console blend. So the question is, what are you sad about that you lost? Is there something that you lost that you're grieving? And then just write down a keyword for that one. And then on the right-hand side, you would write down something positive. So maybe it's like something you learned through that loss, or like a good memory that you have from that person, thing, or whatever it is that you lost. Or maybe it's a forward-thinking thought, like you lost a dog, but then now you're going to get a new one day, or something like that. So you can start creating and thinking about what's coming ahead. And then the next question is there anyone that you need to forgive? Or do you have any angry feelings about a situation? And then on the right-hand side, you can write your forgiving thoughts, like I forgive myself, or I forgive that person for hurting me. And I always like to remind during this part of it, or encourage everybody to remember that like unforgiveness just hurts us. And it's a good idea to practice having a forgiving spirit towards others in like situations that are difficult, because it keeps us free. And then the next one is going to be cheer. And this is where we deal with negative self-talk. So depression, self-conscious thoughts like I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not fast enough, anything like that. Anything that you say to yourself that's not healthy, that's just like a negative thing that keeps going round and round.
Are you talking about like self-doubt?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're going to replace the self-doubt with positive affirmations on the side. So if you're dealing with self-doubt, like find something positive to focus on. So like find your strengths, I guess is what I would say. And then the next two, or the next one's going to be motivate. And so is there anything that you want to do, but you feel stuck? So you like, we're almost out of time. Like you might say, like, I really want to go talk to this person, or I might like want to take this trip or something like that. But you keep holding yourself back from doing it, even though you feel like it's something that you should do, that would be good for you to do. It's like a dream that you've had for a long time or something like that. And then your positive thoughts would be like, I am motivated to, I will, I can. And then for passion blend, the question is there something in your life that you originally committed to doing, like something that you're really passionate about? It's a calling that you have, like maybe some way that you want to serve or give back or do something for others, and you were doing it, and then something happened and you stopped and you're stuck, and you want to like regain the passion for that thing and start over. So you want to like be reignited. And that's it. Tell me when you guys are done.
I am.
Okay, sweet. So that's it. This roller set is $100 wholesale, and it will literally last you like a whole year or more. It just like lasts and lasts. Do y'all have any questions?
I don't.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
All
See you
right.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Marie, are you still there? Do you have any questions?